Hello again. This time we're going to talk about Illumination, one of the few aura lines in Fallen Earth, and I can't stress enough that this is probably the single strongest aura line in the game. If you can get it, I recommend getting it. It scales with coordination and willpower. Don't touch willpower. Again, do not touch willpower. Your first ability is Endless Reserves. This restores the entire team's resources except for the user on stamina and gamma. This is really important as it can obviously make it so that someone can get another heal or two or three, or even be able to cast that extra Molotov cocktail or Sonic Lance or whatever the case may be. It's just really important to know when to use it. You have to stand still to use it as well. But if you use it properly, you're going to be rewarded, and your team is going to love the shit out of you. We're going to move on to Meditation, which is your first aura in this line. It increases your team's stamina and gamma regeneration. Huge. A secondary effect of this, it increases mutation, heavy weapon, and grenade damage. Not as important because most teams won't have heavy weapons. Most teams probably won't be throwing grenades. But you'll probably have some people that will use mutations. So it's pretty nice. It's just overall a really strong aura just on the fact that it gives regeneration. If you can abuse the secondary effect, more power to your team. Your last effect on here, or ability rather, is Enlighten. This is mostly used if your team already has Meditation. This increases your team's maximum stamina and gamma. Now, while it's not as good as regen, it's still the fact of that extra little bit can mean 1 or 2 more casts, depending on what their rank is. It doesn't really matter if it's like, oh, it's only 50, it's not a big deal. But those few moments where that 50 could have added up to either another cast can be a big factor. Or, of course, as stamina runs out, you go into a walk-like state. So you probably want that stamina up there, and that extra booster is nice. So, again, the takeaway from Illumination, easily the strongest aura in the game. Use it if you can. Keep your teammates' resources up, and enjoy the game.